Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melly and this is my vlog. So I think we are up to vlog number 5 for 2024, which is very exciting. I've been pretty consistent, I think. So I am starting this vlog off pretty late. It is January 29th. It's Monday, and guess what? It is 5:01 p.m. So it's pretty late. I usually start my vlogs from Thursday to Thursday or Thursday to Wednesday, so I have one day to edit my video, but life happens, right? So, and I feel like I keep saying that, but it really does. I am going to start off by showing you guys my new hook, which is so cute. Isn't that adorable? It is a 5 and they put it right back here. I'll link them down below, but this is really cute. They have a variety of them. I did order this I want to say back in November or mid-December, and it just got to me. It does take a while for them to ship it out, but they are handmade, so totally understandable. I started using this. It's okay for the grip. It just takes a little bit getting used to, but I love the hook that is used, so that's the reason why I bought it. But I can't wait for October to come and me use this for my plushies. It's so cute. But yeah, of course you guys know me, so I did end up going to Hobby Lobby. I believe it was Friday to get some yarn, and I ended up picking up a couple different things while I was there, so I figured I would show you guys. So here is the bag. It's only one bag. I am making 2 little lambs. I've already made one in the past and it's on my Instagram, but I needed to pick up some more of this cream color or lightish brown tannish color. It is it's in the color fawn, and it's the Yarn Bee medium weight yarn, weight 4. It is 80% acrylic and 20% polyamide. So this is what that looks like. I bought 2 of them. This one is slightly different. The numbers are different, but these are the only 2 that were left, so I really had no choice, and hopefully I'll only use one for one lamb and one for the other so they're not mixing, because I know I'm probably not going to have enough with just one. So I got both and decided I'll just make 2 different colored lambs. And then you do have to alternate to a different color for the beginning of both arms and both legs. So I did get a darker brown. I'm not sure if this one's going to work because the yarn that I originally used for this project was this fawn, and I mean, look at the difference between these two. They're completely different, but this is what I was wanting to find and I couldn't find it. So I had to go with this one. It's a little bit darker and it'll be fine. It's just crazy how variation changes so much, but that is the same color fawn. And I'm not sure what I used for that color change, but this was the lightest one next to this. There were so many colors out of stock, so I couldn't really pick through 5 different browns, so we'll see if this one works. If not, I may have another brown one that's maybe a little bit lighter than this one, but I would really have to see which colors I want to use. But that's why I got those 3. They did have that 30% off this past week, so that's the other reason why I wanted to shop for the colors this week, because I am not spending full amounts for the yarns when I shop at Hobby Lobby. The next couple colors are from the Yarn Bee Velvet Smooth line. So I got this little color in navy. I was just really gravitating towards this color. It's so pretty. Very, very nice. So I wanted to get one of these. Then I saw this blue, and it's in slate blue, and I figured I had to have this as well. Very pretty. And since I got those, I wanted to try this velvety smooth sparkle yarn, and it's in the color ivory. It's just very pretty. I don't know if you can tell that it's sparkly on camera, but it is. And I don't know. This would just look so nice. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I don't know if I'm going to combine some together or what, but I definitely wanted this color. And then the last one that I got is another velvety smooth sparkle, and it's in the color navy. So it's the same color essentially as this. It just has sparkles in it. So I figured I would get both. On there you can definitely see those sparkles. And then the last thing that I got from Hobby Lobby, just honestly because they were on sale, are just these little design squares. They're so cute. So I ended up getting this orange and pink one with a little bit of purple. This little piglet one is so cute. They were $1.49 each. They were pretty inexpensive. And then I got this little bumblebee one that has a gray background. And this one's more like vintagey. I really like that. I really love the vintage look. I figured I could make them into wristlets. I have a sewing machine and I haven't used it since the one time that I made the wristlets, but I love making wristlets. They're pretty simple to make and I have the interface for it. So I figured I would buy these, and I love whenever these go on sale because I could get like a good 4 wristlets out of this. And I mean, these are $1.49, and with my wristlets I would probably sell them for at least $8 to $10. So I mean, you get a good profit out of them, and all I needed was this and the interface and my sewing machine. So I really want to get back into making some more wristlets because they're pretty fun to make. I wish I was a more experienced sewer so I could knock them out even faster, but going through one whole thing of this probably takes me like an hour and a half just because I'm not as experienced as others are. So it takes me a little while to align everything and make sure that the lines are nice and straight, which I still need more practice with the technique and with my sewing machine because they don't end up straight all the time. So, but yeah, I am excited to start working on those with these beautiful little patterns that I found, and I figured maybe someone would want a little piglet wristlet, you know, or the vintage little flowers. So I thought the vintage one would be more up my alley, and that's something else I could sell at my market. That is what I wanted to show you guys. I do want to start on the lamps today at least. I want to show you guys what I got done this weekend. It wasn't too much, but I did end up making 2 dino bodies in this yellow color, and then there's purple spikes on both of them. I have not glued their eyes in just yet, but they're so cute. They're so easy to make. I think it took me about 45 minutes to make one, so I have both of these little cuties here. The next thing that I want to show you that I worked on this weekend, and it is a little sneak peek, is this little guy. I did like the way the body ended up. I don't know if you guys can tell what it is yet just because it's, you know, just the body, but I felt like it was a little too big because if you look back on my beaver and even my elephant, I'll show you the body. The body is like, this one's so much smaller than this one. This one's a lot bigger. Let me show you this way. You see how much bigger that one is? And I kind of essentially want to make them all about the same. And if you're curious, I don't use the same pattern for all of my bodies. I know that's weird, but it just has to do with the framing of the facial features to make them all different animals. And so, you know, since I start this one off smaller than this one, I don't end up with the same stitches, so I don't use the same number of stitches on each body. So this one came out so much bigger. So I knew I wanted a smaller body for this little cute animal, and so I was perfecting it, and I ended up making this one, which is a lot smaller. He already has a little tail here. I'm probably not going to use this tail. I'm probably going to use a different tail, but this one already has the tail attached. A lot smaller. I'm pretty sure you can see the difference. So I really like this body shape, and it is similar, like it's almost the same size as this one. I think it's even a little bit shorter than this one, so yeah. Still a little cute baby animal. Those 2 bodies I worked on this weekend. I have both patterns because I may use this one later on in life. So I am keeping this pattern because I love the way this looks. It's just too big for me to want to add this to my sleepy baby animal collection because they're supposed to be little babies. So this one's more like a mama. So I am gonna keep that one in the drafts for now, and we'll see if I use it later on. But I was working on this little guy. He came out so cute. His little body's just a tiny smidge bigger than his head, and then he's got a like an oval nose. Let me know if you kind of have any guesses of what this little creature may be. I may give you a thumbs up if you're right, but and maybe you guys already know. But there's that one. And then these body parts have nothing to do with this animal. Just FYI. I don't want you guys to get those 2 mixed up because it's not the same animal. So I ended up, I know you guys are gonna know as soon as I show you guys these ears, you guys are going to know what I'm working on because there's two different patterns I'm working on. So I'm working on this one for my baby animal collection. So I'm working on this little one, and as soon as I put the little tail on this one, I knew what I wanted my next pattern to be. A certain holiday is coming up, so this is what I was working on as well. Or I can do it this way, but I'm sure you can tell what these are. What these little ears go to. So I was working on this, so I love this shape for the ears, so I'm gonna leave them like that. Now I have two ears I can attach a body to, and I'm trying to make them all no-sew. So the first, I don't know if I've told you guys that, but I always start with the body first. So any first pattern that you see, like the purple beaver that I showed you guys, or like the pinkish purple, this little purple beaver, I always start off with the body. Once I know how big I want the body to be and if it's the right size that I want it to be, then I go in and sew on the legs, so I know exactly what round I want them in, and then I just count back. Once I do that, I make another of the same, which this was the third one that I made. Where's the other one? Oh, here it goes. I make another one of the same, but I'm actually single crocheting them into the row. So this one I attach them on just for my prototype. The second one I actually single crochet them into the row to make sure that they're exactly where I want them to be. And then the third one is like my actual final product that I want. So this one, everything was single crocheted into the row, and I even did the color change because I knew I wanted that. I just wasn't sure where I wanted it, so I thought that was adorable, and I don't think it was too bad. The other thing I kind of wanted to do was like add a color change on the belly, but I figured that may take too much time, and I want these to be like market friendly, to be like the medium, bigger size plushes that you can sell. And since it's no-sew, it's a little bit easier for you to whip them out. But if I do too many color changes, I feel like it may not be as market friendly as I want it to be. So that's why I've kept it with no belly changes. Maybe in the future I'll do like a mod for the belly changes or something, so you guys are aware, and that can be like a free mod, you know, if you have the pattern. But yeah, this will be my next pattern that I will be testing out, which I'm sure I've said that in my last vlog. He's so cute. Everybody has loved his little teefer, so a little toofy there, so cute. There's that one. There's this one that's probably coming sometime soon, and I know for sure I'm not gonna say it, but this little guy is coming out. So I've been working on his little foot because I want his little foot to be like a, you know, a kicker foot. You know what I'm talking about. A little kicker foot. But this is what I first thought of. So let me show you with this body here. Again, these are not the same animal, but if I were to single crochet this in like this, its little foot's gonna be out like this. So it's kind of like nuzzled in like that, like a little baby. So what do you guys think? Do you think that looks weird? Is that awkward? Or is that like, do you guys get the gist of this? Like, does it correspond to what I'm trying to do? I think it does, you know, but I don't know what I need to do to this to make it look a lot cleaner. I'm still working on it. This was my first one that I've made, so it's not the end project. I'm just trying to find a good length here of the thigh and then of the long foot, and then because this is all single crocheted together, it's not like two different pieces, and like I said, I'm trying to make it as market friendly and beginner friendly as well. So it's all crocheted into one piece, but I want it to resemble the long foot and then the thigh. So if you guys have any suggestions, I will definitely read your comments, and I hope it resembles what I want it to resemble, like a little foot right there like that, like curled up. We will see how that ends up. Stay tuned because I will be working on it this week as well. But yeah, there's that. The other thing that I worked on, which isn't done, I think I just need the eyes, but it's this cute little baby panda. This is not my pattern. This this is not my pattern. This is a free pattern actually on Instagram. I will link it down below, but it's very cute, very adorable. You do have to sew on a lot of pieces. So you sew on the muzzle, you sew on the ears, you sew on the legs, and you sew on, or the arms and the legs and the tail. A lot of sewing involved. My brother really wanted a panda, so I made him a panda. I just need the little sleepy eye so I can give it to him. It's very adorable. He wanted this like 2 years ago, so if he doesn't want it anymore, I'll just probably have it for my market. But I think this is adorable. It's really cute. I used this brown instead of a black just to make it a little bit softer, and I think he turned out adorable. So I did work on that. I think it was on Friday or so. I think that's everything that I've worked on. And what I need to work on, I need to work on the 2 lambs. I need to work on perfecting this little foot over here. We'll see how I alternate it. And I need to work on the body of that baby animal. I need to work on the limbs of this baby animal. So there's a lot of moving parts here, like a lot of whips that I want to work on. The other thing, I know I wanted to make a video of like me knitting a little plush, but I'm waiting on my straight needles to come in, and they're not coming in until Friday. So that might not be a video until next week. I'm trying to decide what kind of video I want to make for this week, this Saturday, this weekend, but we will have to wait and see what my creative juices think of. But right now, that's the end of the update. It is a little late, but I am going to start on the little lambs. I'm probably going to try to do all the limbs today and then set it aside and start working on my pattern for this little guy. I really want to perfect these little legs, and I think once I perfect these little legs, I will feel a lot better about the pattern. We will see what I come up with, and we will go from there. So I will be back, and I will give you guys an update here later tonight. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you guys an update on the lamb, or the lambs that I'm making. So I went ahead and did both sets of the arms, and they came out like this. They're a little bit darker. I wish I had a little bit of a lighter brown, but I don't. So it's just, it is what it is. It's gonna be in these colors. So I have 2, and then I have 1 leg, which I just fastened off. It's 7:47 p.m. There it goes. So I think I am gonna go eat a baked potato that's been calling my name. It's been waiting for me. So I think I'm gonna go eat that, and then I'll probably come back and work on this foot. So I think I'm gonna put the lambs on hold. I did want to finish all of the limbs, but I just am tired of working with acrylic right at this very moment. So I'll probably pick it up tomorrow and finish the legs and start on the body tomorrow. It shouldn't take me all day tomorrow to finish that. So I'll do that, and then I want to work on the limbs for this little baby and the body for this little baby. So we will do all that whenever I get back. We're heading into the evening. This is like my favorite time to like brainstorm and all that jazz. So I love this specific time frame, like from 8 to about 1 a.m. My favorite. Tomorrow I do have a couple of things that aren't crochet related. I am dropping off my car or my Jeep to get some maintenance work done. Hopefully they'll have it ready tomorrow because I do need my car. I do plan on hanging out with one of my friends who is about to pop, so I should be hanging out with her tomorrow as well. And then I think Wednesday, you guys will find out, I think I'm going to be going live on Instagram. I need to put out a poll today to see if you guys want to see a live. And what's going on Thursday? I don't think I have anything yet for Thursday, and there's something exciting on Friday that I've already scheduled, but I won't talk about that too much. But yeah, I think that's it for right now. I will let you guys know if anything else happens, and I will show you guys the progress I have and if I finish this cute little animal to see if you guys know what it is. But I'll be back with that after I eat. Hey guys, it's the next day. Ignore all this mess. This is literally reality. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. just because I have a lot of thoughts running through my head. So I have my little notebook here and then all the different types of yarn that I'm like working with. So this little area always gets messy. But I came back on. It is January 30th. It's 6:49 p.m. I'm wearing a dress because I just got home from eating dinner with a friend who's about to pop. The reason I came on is because I received an Amazon package and I, yet again, don't know how to contain myself. So I went to Michael's to see if they had that new yarn that I ordered because I'm just wanting more yarn, I guess. I found a couple of things, not the yarn that I was looking for, but I still bought some yarn. So I wanted to show you guys that. But the very most exciting thing that I bought on Amazon, which I've already kind of opened, I haven't seen it yet though, is this 16mm Sigma lens. So I'm very excited about that, to see what the quality is, to see if I like this one better, because the lens that I currently have on my camera right now is just the kit lens, and I really wanted this Sigma lens that everybody raves about. So I went ahead and took the plunge and bought it. It was pretty pricey just for a lens, but all lenses are pretty expensive. So the cost of this lens is nothing compared to what I've seen before. They can go up to like $2,000. So it just comes in this little enclosure, and let me take a look at it. I hope nothing's broken or wrong because I got it from Amazon. Oh, and it comes with a little cap. And here is the lens, and it is compatible with Sony. Very, very nice. It's not too heavy, so hopefully my tripod can withstand the weight of the camera and the weight of this Sigma lens. I will be trying it later on. Probably the next clip that I show will be with this one, but right now I want to get through showing you guys the rest of the things that I got. The main thing that I was focused on is the f1.4, which it's supposed to help with darker scenes. It's supposed to help with like the darkness. It's supposed to be able to get lighter without graininess, I think. So that's the reason why I bought it. And then it is a wide lens, the 16mm. So it's 16 mils. So excited about that. Oh, and the other thing that I got from Amazon are these two little guys, which you can't tell what it is from just the box, but in these boxes are like those 3 little tiered shelves that you can put little amigurumis on for markets. So I bought 2 of them. I already have 2. One of them is like the 3-tiered one, but then the second one that I bought, which were more expensive, those were more expensive than these, is because it goes on the edge of your table. So instead of it just, so here's your table, and instead of all of the tiers facing like this, there's one that faces out that like has like the little, let me see if it I think it has a picture of it. Let me bring it real quick. Okay, yes, so the other 2 that I bought, one of them is just straight edge. This one, like it shows, it has that curve so it can go on a corner. It's a corner display shelf. So now I have several of them, which that's what I wanted. I want to use that, and I want to use the boxes that I bought last year. They're not boxes, they're, I don't know what they're called, but they're just those main ones that everybody uses that are very farm-like, I guess you can say, or cottagecore little they're not baskets, but they are like, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But I wanted to use that. I want to use the shelves. And then I know Refined Vibes was always talking about this 5-tiered collapsible shelf. It's like this wired shelf. So I bought 2 of those. They were a little expensive. I think the white was a lot more expensive than the black. I think by like $10. So I think I spent 90 bucks on each one of them. And then I have the little 3-tiered standalone birch looking little display that has like a hanger on the top. So I bought 2 of those, but I bought those last year. So what I need left are, I think I want to buy 3 tables. I want to buy a tent, and I need a new, obviously I need the covers for the tables, and I also want to buy a new banner because my old banner has my old logo on it, and I need my banner with a new logo so it can be cohesive. So those are a couple things that I'm working up to buy. I'm not going to buy it all in one sitting because it's pretty expensive. I do plan on buying those in February. I thought I was going to do a market in February, so I was trying to buy everything, but I don't think I got picked because I was never sent an email or anything about it. So I'm just, you know, if they do reach out to me in the next week, I am not going to accept it because it's already January 30th, so there's no time for me to prep. So even though I have a lot of stuff, I just don't have, you know, a tent or anything like that. So I am going to look for a market maybe in like May and June-ish area, so I have a bunch of stock. That's why I want to do a lot of market preps and a lot of vlogs. So I do have stock, so whenever I do a market, because I do plan on doing one, I am prepped and I have everything, and I didn't have to just spend all this money in one sitting. So I'm very excited about that. The next thing we can move on to is the little yarn haul that I got some things. So I went to Michael's. The bag is bigger than what I bought, but I don't think I was very satisfied with the color of these hooves, which I'm still going to make those 2 lambs because I can always sell them to somebody that actually likes them. But the girl really wanted the lamb colors that I originally used, which I honestly have no clue what colors I used, but I knew that was too dark. So I don't know, in my head I'm like, the customer's not going to be happy because that is not the color that she's going to expect. It's a little too dark. So I went ahead and bought some acrylic yarn. So I'm probably going to use these 2 right here. This for like the bottom part, which is a lot lighter than this, and it's more on the brown side. This is like, I guess you can say more on the yellow side. I don't know colors. But these look better than these 2, so I'm still going to make those. Those are still going to be ones that I make for my market because someone's going to love those colors. But I'm going to remake the orders that I do have, the 2 orders that I do have for these little lammies. And then I bought this just in case those 2 didn't work out, but now looking at those 2 together, I think they're going to be fine. But I bought one of these. I didn't even tell you what they are. This one right here is impeccable yarn. It is in the color Bruyere. That is this color right here. This is Loops and Threads impeccable acrylic yarn. They're all 4-weight yarns, and this one is in the color Soft Taupe. And then the last one that I bought is in the color Almond, and it's impeccable yarn weight 4 as well. So I'm thinking these 2 will look really, really nice. These other ones I just solely bought because I wanted to. I had a $20 coupon, so I figured I would use it. But I got this Loops and Threads Chenille Home Slim yarn. Does it even have a color? Yeah, it's in the color cream. Then I love this color. Anytime I see this color at Michael's, I just go ahead and grab one because they're really good for like leggy froggies. I think they're adorable. This army green color, sagey green, is like my favorite color. So I just gravitate towards grabbing one every single time. And this is in the color Fog. And it's the Loops and Threads Chenille Home Slim. The last one that I bought is this Loops and Threads Chenille Home Slim, and this is in the color Navy Speckle. Now I've had this before. I don't know how long you guys have been watching my channel, but if you've been a subscriber for a while, you know that I have made several whales, several octos in this. Mushy Boys, I've made the tops of Mushy Boys with this, so I love this color. I don't like how much it sheds, to be honest with you, but I do love this color. So I went ahead and picked one up. I think I only have one more in my yarn wall, so I picked one more up so I could have 2. I really do like it, and like I said, it's in Navy Speckle. I think it looks great for whales and octos and Mushy Boys. This paired with like a white is nice. I didn't find a white, or else I would have gotten a white, but it's fine. I have this like tannish, creamish color. So, and that's all I got from Michael's. I wasn't really, like I said, I wasn't really looking for anything. And then I solely went for this. Well, for these 2, I guess. I'll just add this one to my acrylic wall over there. And that's it for right now, I think. Oh, let me show you guys the updates because I have not been on here to show you updates. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I really haven't done much to this little animal. Not sure if you guys are guessing down in the comments below, but I am still working him up, so not much there. But I did spend a lot of time working on my second animal that I have planned to come out probably at the end of February, I would say. This was the first attempt. I'm pretty sure you're not able to tell what this little guy is. It would go like this. This is the front of the head. leading to the back and then the body. But yeah, I don't think you can tell from that one, and I like the way it was. I just thought it needed to be smaller, because if you notice the head on my cute little beaver here, and then you notice the head on this little guy, it's much bigger. So that, yeah, was way too big. So I made another head, which I'm not completely done with this one. I'm sure you guys will be able to tell what it is as soon as I show you this little fella. I hope you guys like it. Let me just show you. This is what I've come up with. The little legs are supposed to be like that. I hope you guys see it. This is probably going to be, you'll probably need to sew just a little piece there to keep the tail up like that. I'm trying to figure it out. And then the little legs, the little back legs like that. So cute. Like he's laying down. And then his little floppy ears, you can put them either forward to make them look like that, or you can put them backward. I thought the backward look was cute too. Like, wrap his little ears. I think the eyes need to go forward a little bit. Bati was saying maybe the cheeks need to be a little bit bigger so he can look more like a little bunny. And then he doesn't have any arms yet. I'm still working out the body. The body, this is not the body that I'm going to use, but I am working it out. But that is him right now. I'm also thinking of like sewing on just a piece to keep these together if you're wanting them like that the whole entire time. But I think he's cute for my first try. I'm already making the brown version of him just so it works out okay. I actually made the front arms and the back, one back leg, front arms, and the tail already for the second one. I'm working on the second leg. So that's what I've been up to. That's what I was up to yesterday. I hope you guys are excited and can kind of see my vision. It's not done, of course, so the vision's not completely there yet, but I really wanted like a little sleepy bunny to have like the little legs kicked back like that, and then to have its little, let me show you with the cream, to have its little paws right underneath him like that. That's the vision that I am seeing. We'll see. He's not done yet, but I do want him out before Easter, so it probably end of February, so people are able to make him, or mid-February. We'll see. I just have to continue working on this little guy, but I also want pattern testers for my little beaver because he's so cute. So it's just a lot of moving parts. I have a ton of sleepy baby animals that I want to add to my collection, and it's just so many hours in a day that I am trying to figure out most of this, but I also have orders to finish. I also have other things. I have a life, you know, it's just so, it's so crazy. Hence that's why this background looks so messy right now, but I am going to clean it. I have to put all my yarn up too. And believe it or not, guys, I know you probably are like, you're crazy, but my little shelves for my yarn are looking so bare. They are looking very bare, and it makes me very sad because that means I need to buy more yarn. Not sad, but like, let me show you. Give me a second. I'll show you. This is what I'm talking about. There is nothing here. This whole wall is done. This wall is done. Like, there are so many holes. There's so many holes. Did you see that? I've been using a lot of Premier Parfait Chunky, and I need to make an order, but I'm not going to do that yet. I am trying to go through this yarn, so you guys will be seeing a lot of bare shelves, I think, before I actually make a huge order from Premier. I will be making one, just not yet. We'll see how long that lasts, but I mean, I am Literally I always have 3 of every color, and then I do have more of certain colors like mushroom. I use that all the time, so I have like 12 of those, and then I use a lot of black and white, so I have a ton of those. I have multiples, but like I don't have any more of like I think it's called fog gray or something like that. I don't have any more of that. I don't have any more of the ballet pink. I don't have any more, like there's certain colors that I have none of, which is crazy because I normally do have them, but I've been using them to kind of get my patterns right. So I have a lot of kind of like scrap stuff. Like I have this, I have a body of that other animal, I have a body of a beaver that I didn't use. So I mean, it's just multiple of it, but it's the best way to like test out my patterns. And then of course I have to test them out more than one time, so I have like 4 beavers, 6 elephants, you know, so it's pretty cool. But then, you know, my yarn stock gets real low, so that's sad. But I should just be grateful, because I sound very much like I'm ungrateful, but I promise you I am grateful. And I mean, I buy all this yarn with my own money, so, you know, that's why I feel the way I feel. So, that is the end of the update right now. I am going to put on The Walking Dead. I'm probably going to start working on these cute little lammies first. I also have a pattern test that I got picked for, so I actually may start off with that first. And it's for this little Pudge, the cute little squish. It's a little frog, and it's by Cozy Wonders Crochet on Instagram. And look how cute Pudge is. He's a little cutie, so he's a little froggy. So I'm excited to make him. It looks like the skill level is easy/beginner skill level, so I will let you guys know as soon as I finish testing it out, and I'll let you guys know if it is. But from what I was reading on the instructions, it is pretty simple, and I think you could do it. So I will be back with that update. I'll probably do that first before I start on anything else, because that is due Friday, and I know it's Tuesday, but I want to get it done so I can get some beautiful pictures of this cute little Pudge. He's so cute. And I have not posted on my Instagram in like 4 days, so I need to change that. So in order to do that, I need some content, which little Pudgy would be perfect. So I will be back. Hey guys, so quick update. It is still now it's Wednesday, January 31st. It is 12:04 a.m. and I just wanted to show you guys the update because I am going to wrap up this video. It is a little bit of a shorter vlog this week just because I started my vlog late, but I still want to have a vlog up for you guys for this week. So I want to show you guys the pattern that I'm testing out. This pattern is going to be on their Etsy shop, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure when they're going to be releasing this pattern, but this pattern is such a cute make, and it's quick. Sadly, it's not no-sew, but I honestly think if you're a beginner crocheter, if you want a quick make, it's still pretty easy and simple to make, and I really did enjoy the process of making this. So here is this little guy, little arms, little legs. It's like a little stuffy because the only thing that's stuffed is the head. The eyes I did not stuff, and the body I didn't stuff. I didn't stuff any of the limbs either. And he is just this cute little patootie. I freaking love this color. It's like my sage color. My boyfriend calls it the poopy green, but I think it's beautiful. And I made 2 of these little guys. Like I said, it's a pretty quick make, and I really do like the size that they came out to be, to where I even made this little one. This one's in, I think it's in Bernat blanket. This one's in loops and threads. But look at this little guy. I even put blush on all of them. I think I'm going to either make a reel or just get some photos of all 3 of these cuties. I wanted to make a second one of these, but it's already past midnight. I need to start editing this video, and I really wanted to work on my little bunny pattern, but I'm not going to be able to. What I honestly need to do is finish working on my elephant pattern so that it is pristine. I got some feedback regarding my pattern, which I do appreciate all of my pattern testers and all of their input, and I am taking everything in. I am going to need to finish the tester appreciation pages for my pattern testers, and I need to add a couple of things that my pattern testers have comments that they've made to make my pattern as best as it can be. So I am very grateful for each and every one of them. I really am thankful for this crochet community and how we all join together. It's very amazing. You guys need to keep your eyes peeled for whenever this pattern releases because it's adorable. It's so cute. So I don't think you want to miss it, and I honestly think it's worth it. So, and I think she's coming out with 4 different patterns, so this is one I wanted to test out, Lil Pudge. So I hope you guys are excited for my elephant pattern to drop. I think y'all are. I've seen a lot of people asking like, where can I get this pattern? So I'm trying to get all of my testers to finish by February 5th, and hopefully on that day I will be releasing the pattern as well. I know that's a lot. It might be February 6th, but it is going to be between February 5th through February 8th, but most likely it's going to be the 5th or the 6th. So watch out for my little elephant pattern to be released. I am very excited about that, and like I said, I know a lot of you guys are ready to make that. I can't wait for you guys to tag me in all of your makes. Some people just have such great eye for the color combos, so I literally am so excited to see that. I also am going to be adding a little blurb at the end if you were wanting to make a bow for the tail or a bow for the little ear. Stitches by Patty is going to have a free pattern release regarding those little bows, so I will add that to my pattern, and I'll kind of just put on there, if you're wanting the bow pattern, please go to Stitches by Patty's IG and you can find it on there. So since she was the one who made the bow pattern, definitely giving her credit for that because it is adorable. The other thing I need to do this week, which you guys will see in the next vlog, which is what, vlog number 6 now? Oh my gosh, is making another elephant so I can finally finish my, because I still need to add photos into my pattern, which means I have to make another elephant, which is amazing because I love these cute little elephants and they're not that hard to make. So I really do love making my little no-sew elephant. So I am definitely going to be making another one. I'm just haven't had a chance just because I've been trying to create more patterns for you guys, which honestly feels amazing. I am going to be working on an elephant. You guys will see that in vlog number 6. Maybe I'll show you which colors I'm in between in that vlog, so stay tuned. But that's the end of this video. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in every week for my vlogs and watching my videos. You guys are the real MVP. If you guys want to leave a little bunny emoji down in the comments below, I would love that, and that would signify my newest little cutie patootie here. He's not, like I said, he's not done. This is going to be my next pattern after I call for the pattern test for my little beaver. And we will be picking out a name the next vlog. So I'm going to gather everybody who has left a comment for this little bud's name. I'm going to be putting it in a basket, and then I'm just going to be choosing on camera to see which name wins. If someone comments like the same, say someone commented Bob and then someone else commented Bob, that's going to be 2 entries in the basket. So don't feel like you are not heard. If I see several Bobs or several Bens or whatever the name is, I will be going through every comment on my Instagram and on my YouTube video and putting that in the basket. So trust me, whatever name you put is going to be in the basket. So we'll be doing that next vlog. I feel like that's the way to show my appreciation towards you guys and to make you guys feel included, that this is like a little family that we're growing here. So yeah, he is going to be named from one of you guys. So I hope that's exciting to you because it's exciting to me. And I cannot wait to see what name wins. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys in my video for Saturday. Bye guys.